Testing, 1, 2, 3. Welcome everybody to episode 72 of Keeping It Real. I just got off work. You wouldn't think that based on what I'm wearing. But I did. I have a one-of-a-kind rash on my butt in between my legs. And right now I'm thinking about talking about things you want to accomplish, right? Because if you is there a certain advantage to not talking about anything? Maybe. Is there a certain advantage to talking about everything? Possibly. I am super worn out today. I'm just really, really tired. This happened, that happened. Now I'm here in front of the camera. I gotta be awake in 9 hours, 8 hours really. So I'm gonna try and get this done as fast as possible and get some sleep. So here we go. Welcome to Keeping It Real. What should we talk about today? I'm not sure. I kind of want to I don't know, there's nothing that I'm really eager to do, nothing that I'm eager not to do. We're in an interesting place right now, I have to say. I am feeling I don't know what I'm feeling. I don't know what to give to you right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't have much to give at the moment, I don't think. I feel like there's not much that I want to say, not much that needs to be said. I'm kind of just floating and boating and hanging around, hanging about until something happens. And it's am I the one in charge of making things happen? Well, I guess it depends on what is things, right? Sometimes yes, sometimes no. Sometimes you talk so much and think so hard that your brain explodes. And, we try to make points and we try to bring emphasis, but no one really talks about what it means to continue to talk. And I don't think people understand that maybe I'm not necessarily all that here. It's weird. I can kind of tune out everything and I can speak words and I can continue to speak, but I'm not actually paying attention to what I'm saying right now. I'm kind of just letting my mouth go. And I think that a lot of people do that and they do it often and it's a normal thing. And I guess it's something that you could practice and get better at. And I wonder, I guess, if I am doing that. I'd like to eradicate, I guess, and pauses and and uhs from my speech, but that's not something you can just do with the snap of a finger because your speech and your speech patterns kind of makes you who you are. And I'm on this, I guess, streak of yapping right now, right? It started maybe a minute or two ago where I keep this same pace of forward thought. And I think at a certain point, I'm just going to stop, take a deep breath, and then go back to long silent gaps. And that's not what I want for this podcast. So is that what has to happen? I don't know. Could it be that if I feed myself better and sleep better, I may be able to hold my train of thought for longer and stay in a more locked-in state for longer with more ease? Possibly. Could it be that this is the last Keeping It Real episode ever? Possibly. Could it be that I fall asleep at this table and that is that and possibly. I'm just hoping for a miracle. It's becoming more and more clear to me that the only thing that's going to rescue or save me is me, So I kind of just got to find the routine and stick to it and just kind of hope that things stumble upon one another, I guess. Just breathe in, breathe out, eat and sleep. That's the trifecta. And I want to be in the middle of that trifecta. I don't know what to say, what to talk about. There are certain things that I'm thinking that I'm not saying. And that's a bit different how I usually do it. And I kind of want to keep it that way. Because why do you have to know every single one of my thoughts? Maybe you don't. Maybe you do. I just want to make a good episode. It's so crazy. The days just keep coming, and the weeks and the months. And it all just seems to be going by faster and faster. I don't remember being 18 or 19 at all. I don't remember any of it. It's like I was 13, then I was 16, and now I'm almost 22. And I don't understand how that can happen. I mean, when I really think back on it, all these things happened to me. And I remember all these intense emotions, one after the next, and these multiple storylines. And now I just have this beard. I have a beard and I'm like half-assed, like I don't drink, I don't smoke weed, and I work a job, but that's like all I have going for myself. It's easy for me to hate me, bro. It's really easy. I'm like familiar with ratting myself, hating on myself, dogging myself. It's a comfortable familiarity. And then when I love myself, right? I don't know. It's like no matter what I do, I'm like slumped and just useless and just so much thought, man. So much thought. So much thought. I'm just tired. I'm tired, I'm tired today. But, I'm just tired of it all. I just want to take a break. just take like a really big drug and lay out on the couch and just fucking nod off, bro. Drown in my own drool. I just want to disappear. I hate that there's like an upward trend of like people that know me or something. I don't know. Keeping it real is a hell of a project. It is a hell of a project. I mean, before we know it, we'll be at episode 100. Can you imagine episode 1000? I mean, that will be crazy. My back is really tight. I guess that's what happens when you work how I work, and I always say like I gotta do this to my back, but I never do. It's so easy to treat yourself like garbage. And like I want you to understand what I'm saying. Like I want you to really feel what I mean. Like it's just so like you want to. Like it's like you just do it. Like making a choice where like your health declines but your mood increases is just like it's a no-brainer. It's like a green light, when you're driving in the car, or like a sunny day on the beach. Like it's just like hits you and you're just good to go. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, do I want to drink this soda? Fuck yeah. I'm not gonna think twice about it. I'm killing my body. I'm killing my body and my mind is going along with it. I can't think thoughts. I can't like they're and you're just all alone, with good quotes like never compare yourself to others. Comparison is the thief of joy. It's like, all right, I won't. Here I am in this room. You know what I'm saying? Like, completely alone. I mean, do I sound sad to you? I don't feel sad. I just kind of feel like empty and like void, I guess. I feel like neutral. It's just like whatever. Everything's just kind of gray. Do you think this is because I took Kratom like 4 days ago, 3 days ago, 4 or 5 days ago? Maybe. It might be. I somehow didn't end up taking it again. Like is that because like, I guess that's a win and I'm responsible for that win. The same way that I would beat myself up and say I'm responsible for, going on like a kratom bender for a week. You know what I mean? Like I would take no hesitation to say that's all my fault. Doing that is 100% me. Every time I choose it, I know it's wrong, but I choose it anyway. So why am I hesitant to be like, yo, I took it just once because the opportunity came up. My roommate had it, and I was like, you know what? It'd be really nice to just be slumped out right now. And then woke up the next day. Yeah, I had a killer headache. And like spent like 3 hours that night just like, should I just do it again? Should I do it again? It would help me get to sleep. It made me feel good. I grabbed my keys. I got in my car and I went to the shop. And the cashier who was working, I knew him because I used to go there all the time to get whatever I could get my hands on to just get me high as shit. And he was basically like, yeah, I was like trying to get him to sort of like sell me something, like give me something that like, would fuck me up. I kind of wanted him to tell me. I wanted him to hand me something. I don't know why. I just did. And he didn't. He said, I don't recommend this. He was completely willing to sell me anything. I know this guy. I know his rough ethical framework. He's like, he'll give his 2 cents if he's asked, but no matter what, he's never going to not sell somebody something. It's like, for him, it's like, it's not his place to decide who should or shouldn't be doing something. And that's, I think him and I are similar on that front, but, yeah, I guess he was staring at me a little bit. He was staring at me with that blank face after just, letting off his usual quote, which was like, I don't recommend this for somebody that doesn't need it, aka trying to get off a harder drug, right? And when he said that, I kind of just was like, what am I doing here? I don't want to do this, and this seals the deal. So I said, all right, I'm not doing it. Thanks so much. See you around. And I left. And I went home. And then the night after that, I was like, or the 2 nights after that, maybe, I was like, I got it in my head that maybe if I could find mushrooms, I'd take them. Couldn't find them. But I only asked like 2 or 3 people. Back when I was 16 or 19, like, there were these nights where I would text like 20 people asking for whatever the hell it was that I wanted. Weed, mushrooms, acid. 20 people, damn near. With complete disregard to each individual person. I didn't care how they were doing. I didn't care how long it had been since I last spoke to them. I just wanted to know if they knew somebody that I could go to right then and there and exchange money for a drug. My tempo rises and I start to get like all passionate about these stories. But like, for what though? Like it's not that, it's like, I don't know, if I keep like telling these stories in this tone, like I'm preaching something, then that's like what I become. And like, I don't want to become that. I want to become like, I don't know what I want to become, dude. Like, there's a lot that is happening. But yeah, I mean, like, good job me. Good job me. I didn't, took Kratom once and it was actually once. I mean, look. Like right now, right to my left, through that door right there is a bunch of loose Kratom pills. There is, like, Sam has, my roommate, sorry, I'm not supposed to name names, but the Kratom's in there. It's in there, and I've seen it with my own eyes. I was looking for Aquaphor for this rash on my butt, and I saw the Kratom. For one, I wasn't looking for it. I saw it on accident. Okay, most of the time, like, he'd go out of town, and I'd be like, where's the Kratom at? You know what I mean? Like, I'd just go check and see, like, where it was located, just in case maybe I wanted to take some later. And then by the time he comes back, like, I bought him a whole new pack because I finished his entire pack. And it's like, why do that to myself? Because it's exciting? Because it's fun? I don't know. I think it's just maybe something to do. And kratom as an example, I mean, this is real difficult because kratom is really easy to detach from. Like, it's this very niche thing. And like, well, I do force myself to give myself props for not being high on it right now. It's not like, but I guess why compare props to props? Like, props are props, bro. What is props short for? Like, oh, you did so much of the work for the group assignment. Props to you. Props to you. Proposals to you. Pro, prop, pro, propeller. Yeah, that's it. Propellers to you. I would love to own some propellers. Ooh. Ooh. I really appreciate your ears right now. Um, there's roughly 5 of you now, which is a huge number for such a lengthy thing like this. 5 of you. I don't know if it's the same 5 or what, but at this point in time, it can be said with certainty that 5 human beings let this video play through on whatever device. And I don't know if, like, you know, it, you might not be listening. You might, I don't know what's going on, what you're doing, but you're not, like, I want to kind of like tell you that, like, you're not the only person that listens to this. Like, there's 4 others of you. I was thinking, like I do earlier today, like, let's just change my life completely. Like, let's just, like, I have this 10-minute video format that I consistently uphold to every single day. Let's just modify it and, put everything that I want to do every day within the 10 minutes, film it all, post it all every day, and just be relentless about it. And I don't know, I'm entertaining that idea, I have to say. Because it's moments like these that like, these are the times that things happen, right? For example, the whole video thing in the first place started because I got inspired, and it started becoming vlogs because I was in New York City and I was inspired and motivated, and I let my inspiration and motivation push me to the first step. And on that first step, I forced myself to believe that the only way I would ever find success is through relentless consistency. And that theme has stayed throughout new ventures, right? Like, when the inspiration and the motivation strikes just right and my foot goes up that first step, the staircase, it doesn't always end up looking how I thought it might have been from the ground floor, but, like, I always keep walking up. I'm quite, I don't know what I am. Wow. Who are you people? And will it always just be us? Or will there be a 6th? Maybe a 7th? An 8th? And how, like, for example, if I look and yesterday's video got 1,000 views while I was at work. 1,000 views. And there's like 50 people that watch the whole thing. 50. What would happen? What does that change? What does that change? I mean, you start to just not even you start to like sometimes you work so hard for something that that thing you're working for like dissolves into this like greater understanding of the task at hand. Man, oh man. I'm here, but I'm not really here. I'm just floating through space. And what, my nose is stuffed now? Like, am I sick? I don't have work tomorrow. Um, and yeah, I don't have work tomorrow. I swear, the girls in the dating, it just needs to. I don't want to talk about it, so I won't. I can do that. You know, I have that power. If I don't want to talk about something, I just simply don't. Pretty amazing, I know. Um, I've got other tricks up the sleeve, you know. I've got other tricks in my bag. Um, I'm rubbing my mustache up against the mic. I just want to put my head down and go to bed. On the bright side, we're halfway through. Also, I've already done my Instagram reel for today. It was at Jersey Mike's. And I have a party pizza that I'm going to pop into the oven in between, editing moments of this very podcast. So, all things considered, life is good. Ugh. Ooh. I mean, my back is really tight. Like, I'm almost thinking like maybe I should move the camera and like roll it out mid-episode. Nothing's stopping me. It's not like I'm in the middle of some like riveting conversation point or like speech thing. So I think I am going to do that. Yeah, I think I'm going to set it up so that, and we'll do it mid-episode so that I can just lay on the beam for what will probably be a 5-minute segment. But all right, we'll try and respect the camera's position and accomplish this by only moving what absolutely needs to be moved. So let's see what we can do here. Okay. This should work. I'm in my underwear. Apologies. But that's just what's going on. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, you can still hear me. You can still see me. Let's keep that up. For my last act. Okay. All right. It's interesting because my that just it gives the illusion that I have like biceps, which I guess I do, but like at what cost? Like I'm so unhealthy. I mean, I guess I'm healthier than if I didn't have a job. Okay, here we go. Give me 20 seconds. All right. Bring this here. Oh. All right. So now I guess I can, yeah, I can lay my head down. Oh, ah, oh, dude, you have no idea what this feels like. Uh, uh, ow, ow, ow. Okay, all right. Trying to get my spine centered on it, and then stretch my arms out. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is what I needed. I think. You try to be perfect in things. It's like, well, if I'm not doing the whole routine, like if I'm not doing the exercises and the cool down and everything, it's like, then I just won't do it. But man, if it ain't important to just get down there and roll it out, like, oh, it's so tight. It's so tight. Oh, 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 oh. Ah. Should I stay like this or should I roll it out now? I don't know. This is breathing new life into me. I'm going to stay like this. I'm going to give this another. Oh, dude, I feel like I'm transcending. Oh, all right. That's nice. That's nice. I want to focus less on the mic and more on just like on whether or not like I'm alive. Coming down here gave me a headache, but I think it was a necessary headache. I'm not sure if you can hear my breathing right now, but I'm certainly going through it. Uh, uh, dude, I feel something crazy. I mean, this is crazy. All right. Let's roll it out. Let's get back up to a seating position. Oh. Ooh. All right, this is the really painful part. So we won't do it for too long. It's like that upper back, like, oh. All right, that's enough. I'm done. It gives you that like illusion. And I'm back. And now I could use like a glass of water, so excuse me. Whew. Yeah, there's no cure for just being exhausted and wanting to go to bed. All I want to do is go to bed right now, but I have to do this. At least I started this right when I got home, right? It would have been a lot worse if I did what been doing the past like 3 nights, which is get home and just completely procrastinate it. I mean, last night I literally went and drove and saw a movie before I started this. I mean, that is just like asking for pain. Let's turn this thing around. All right. So we're back. We are back. We are so back. Oh. I wonder. I'm. I'm telling you, man, I'm not giving y'all anything today. Today, I'm giving you guys nothing. I'm just like absolutely like just dead. And I'm just going to let myself be dead. Like last night, it was like 4 a.m. when I did this. And I like forced so much out of me. And like, why would I do that, man? Like, why can't I let it just come out when it comes out? And like, I don't know, maybe I actually do this when the sun's out. Like, that'd be nice. Whew. I think I'm a good person that does good things. And lately, I think that I don't know. I feel like lately I've done good things for good people, and like I've let myself kind of take note of what I'm doing. You know, like, hey man, good job. You just did this good thing for this good person. Nice work. To which I obviously reply, yo, who are you talking to? You're literally me. Who do you think you are? To which I, of course, reply, of course I'm you. I can talk to you whenever I want. To which, of course, I reply, get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head. Yo, let me be angry about something. And all right, I know that what I'm about to say is like very easily debunked, right? Like I know like I'm about to get angry about something that I witness, and I know A, I might not be witnessing it correctly, and B, even if I am, I have no right to be angry about it. But regardless of both of those things, aka I don't care, I'm going to let you know what I think about these beautiful women, right? I see them at work all the time. And sometimes they're with these fucking guys. These guys that look like they can barely even take care of themselves. And I hate that shit. And you know why I hate that shit? Because it's literally me. You know? It's so easy to hate them when I'm at work, working. But outside of work and YouTube videos, I am a complete degenerate that does not take care of myself. And I feel like when I hate these guys, I just am hating myself. Why hate them, bro? Like, you don't even know them. Checked Hinge today, no likes. Paid for another boost yesterday night and changed my profile completely. And it didn't fucking work. Nope, not one single girl saw and liked my profile. Not one. And it makes me just want to give up, run away and hide, and do my best to forget that I even care this much about a girl that I haven't even met yet. All the cool kids have got their cool stuff going on, you know? And I'm just fucking like fighting to not call myself a loser every day. What a sad, mopey man with a sad, mopey episode of Keeping It Real. This has to happen because this is happening. I mean, it's not like I just get to say, like, I don't want to film the episode. Like, I don't get to say that. I'm mopey at work sometimes. I'm mopey in life sometimes, all right? And I know I want to be that version of myself. I know I want to be like my dad, you know, and never be mopey. But it's like, it's not connecting. I can't just become him seemingly. Like, I have to, like, I don't know. I am woman. Yesterday was National Women's Day, I just figured out. It was also Saturday. You know, I think I'm just really immature. No matter how much I fight it, it's like, it's just a mix of immaturity, irresponsibleness, a lack of integrity, and just self willpower. I just am not like developed. Um, and I'm just trying to like pretend like I am, and it's exhausting. It's exhausting. I just want to fucking take all my clothes off and fucking drink too much liquor. Like, is that the like? I miss jacking off. I miss jacking off because you wouldn't think about it ever until like you were bored, and then you just would get like a little boost of like, I just jacked off. That's the sound that I would not make. I didn't make any sounds, but like, if there was a sound effect for jacking off, I'd be like, or there is a sound effect for jacking off, and it's like, yeah, I miss that shit, man. It was like one of my things it was like one of my many things that I could turn to in moments of just fucking boredom and sadness, and like, it would just be like a little pick me up, a little glass of coffee, like, bam, jacked off, nutted, nice. And now, I don't know what the fuck is going on, man. I don't have any vices left. It's like I'm staring down the last couple of my fun little things in the eye. You know, eating like shit, laying around and sleeping late like shit. Just basically being a little shit. It's like the last. It's like I'm discovering it's not one action, you know? It's not the weed, it's not the alcohol. It's not the porn, it's like me. Like, as long as I'm like this, there's no that. You know what I saw the other day? It was like doing this because my future self told me to. And my future self would probably be fucking screaming at me right now. He'd be like, dude, fix your goddamn bicycle. You love that bike, okay? It was like one of your few joys that actually was good for you. Why don't you fix that fucking bike? Okay? Go to the library. Go to the gym. Eat healthy. Sleep well. And just be yourself, okay? Find the routine. Stick to the routine. And smile. I mean, why don't I do that for my future self? You know? I mean, God forbid. One time at the gym when I just moved to Raleigh, some girl just like came up to me and started talking to me. Like, God forbid that happens again. Oh man, we could never put ourselves in a position for that to happen again. Whew, that would be no. We don't want that. No, sir, we do not want that. I mean, it's crazy. I just keep seeming like it's like I keep pushing myself towards like loneliness. Like, what is my problem? Like, why can't I just like, I don't know. What is my fucking problem? And my dad wants me to go to therapy, man. And I get that I'm lucky that like I have a dad that wants to pay for my therapy. He's a good therapist. But I just can't even make the appointments. I always sleep in. Like, I don't go. Like, I don't, like... I have a car. And it's completely paid for and owned by my dad. With the sole purpose of, you know, it's my car. It's mine. But it's not really mine. And I don't want it. I don't know how to explain this to you guys because every time I try to explain it to him, it's just like I feel everyone makes me seem like I feel like I'm stupid and crazy and dumb all at the same time, and it like makes me just never want to think or talk about it. But before I had this car, I had another car, that he got me when I turned 16, and I had all the way through high school and when I moved out here. And I sold that. This past summer. I sold it, and he got the money. And, we sold it with the intention of, like, getting a new one because that one was getting old. But we didn't get that new one. And for, like, 2 months, 2.5, 3 months, I didn't have a car. And I fucking loved it, man, because I never had a car to begin with. Like, every day that car would remind me of how lucky I am and how awesome it is that, like, I have a parent that, here's a car, son. And, like, what do I do with that? Fucking nothing, dude. I'm on YouTube. YouTube every fucking day for an hour. Like, big whoop. Like, I work at Jersey Mike's, a fast food restaurant. You know the median age of an employee at Jersey Mike's is 17. I'm about to turn 22. All for what? It's like all he wants me to do is to go to school. And it's like, am I not going to school just because that's what he wants me to do? I mean, at this point, I have no idea. Maybe. Your guess is as good as mine. I don't even, like, I'm just like this lost little squirrel that, like, at the same time is like, oh, I want a girlfriend. Like, what is wrong with you, bro? Like, winter's coming. Store some nuts. Like, what? Like, seriously. Like, do you have a brain? Do you have a fucking brain? Oh, we have 100 bars left of this episode. So I feel like I should, like, tell myself I'm awesome and, like, really pat myself on the back for all the things I've accomplished. So yeah, I'm awesome. Good job, all the things you accomplished to me from me. My stomach's growling. And because I've accomplished so much, this is what I'll say. Let's say what I'm grateful for today. Today, I'm grateful for the opportunity to make the right choice. Today at work, we didn't do much. We talked a lot during our shift. The students are gone for spring break, so it was a slow shift. And then when it came time to close the store, we get about an hour, but we can leave early if we finish early. And, everyone always wants to leave 30 minutes, no matter how much they get done. But we got there, and it was 9:30, and I looked around, and there was like 4 or 5 tasks that I wouldn't have felt right if I left them for the openers to do. They were small things, but they all kind of added up to me understanding that if I decided to take them on, we'd be there until 9:40, 9:45, 9:50. And I had this moment where I was like, all right, we're going to do them. And I got everything ready to do a couple of them. And then I'm thinking, I look at the time and I'm like, I don't want to keep my coworker here later than she wants to be. Like, her mom's waiting to pick her up outside. So you know what? Like, I'll just bite the bullet. They can get pissed at me in the morning. Like, we didn't do a good job, whatever. I don't get paid a lot anyway. So, like, I don't get paid to do a good job. And then I'm going to go put this stuff back away. And then I'm like, no, that's stupid. I'm going to do this because it's the right thing to do. And I did it. And I don't work tomorrow, but when I do go back to work and I see my coworkers, like, I don't know, like, it's just, I did the right thing, and I can just stop thinking about it there. Like doing the right thing allows me to, like, leave it be, Like, I don't have to play some weird game where I do the wrong thing and then, like, I wonder why I'm still thinking about it. Like, so I'm proud of myself for that, and I'm grateful that I had the opportunity to make that choice in the first place. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been episode 72 of Keeping It Real. We are chugging right along. Your eyes and your ears mean more to me than I could ever express with words. You people make me feel seen. And as unhealthy as it may be sometimes, refreshing the YouTube analytics page, I wouldn't want this any other way. For lack of a better word, I love you. Thank you. And as always, I will see you tomorrow. Good night. Take care. I'm stretching until we hit the 1 hour mark, and we're there. Goodbye.